Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Now ready to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Let's see, Kane. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. He'll making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that's good for a gain of 5. Here's Andrew Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd down now. Here's Darks. Has his man. It's Tracy. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Darks. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. He's on the ground here, Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talked about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with it. I should probably start ahead, boy.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the toss to Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Let's get it out wide, complete. Down the sideline past the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Zone read give here to Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
There had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. tote the ball himself for a big run.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Lining things up. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back from the pistol. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. Has a little bit up to the 21. DeCorian Bennett there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. DeCorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Eagles.
Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
His kick is
that one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Giants 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to throw. Here starts. Hits him on the out route. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
For the Giants. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Eagles with a long field ahead. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Their punter making his way out now. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. From the gun, here's Dart. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Dart. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. And this is going to be a big 6, touchdown Philadelphia. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Pass cut by Tracy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
22 yards. And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
That's his back. Here's Barkley. So he might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Jake Elliott.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And they pick him off again! Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our first half. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's White on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Dart setting in the throw here. Eagles are Lawrence, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Well timed.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, money, I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1 do about the flood out.